And Ms. Eisner Heidorn, you're up first.
Thank you, Council President Rice, Council Vice President Leventhal, and Council members for your continued service to our community. My name is Mary Eisner Heidorn, and I'm here today as a candidate for the Montgomery County Board of Education at large to share with you what I've heard as I've campaigned. Just this week, the Office of Legislative Oversight produced a report that highlighted some of the concerns I've heard about. In our increasingly diverse county, there is significant concern that MCPS efforts to close the achievement gap are failing. The solutions to the issues detailed in the report require more than a concerted effort on the part of our school system. While education is critical, children in poverty benefit from a host of funding decisions that go beyond the MCPS budget. Affordable housing, health care, social services, libraries, recreation, transportation, employment opportunities, higher education, police, and fire all benefit these students. Additionally, as much as I'd like to advocate for full funding of the MCPS budget request, their efforts in this area have wonderful names but are foggy in their financial specificity. How can you tightly integrate county services with these programs if you don't understand exactly how the money is spent? Thus, I applaud the OLO's recommendation that the county obtain a clear understanding of MCPS spending in this area. Another concern I've heard can be seen in the attachment to my testimony. I have been working in various MCPS math workgroups since 2009. Please note the performance of our special needs students, who are often met with lawyers when they ask for more services relative to their peers in other demographic groups. Just look at the first page. In 2013, by the way, in 2014, these numbers have not changed one iota. In 2013, 61.6% of all children failed first semester exams, 70.4% of FARMS children failed, 71.8% of special needs children failed. I keep looking in the budget brief fast facts put out by MCPS, but I see no mention of how they're going to address this issue. So again, my hope is that the County Council will have access to a clearer picture of MCPS spending in order to better integrate non-school and school budget spending. There's a perception that MCPS allocates resources unnecessarily in the green zone, but my experience and conversations with stakeholders suggest otherwise. MCPS and the Board of Education need to expand their outreach efforts to hear all voices of stakeholders, and that includes all of the unions that work for them and who have parents who attend our schools. If they did, they'd understand that there are concerns about all public school students. Dr. Starr wants us to believe in hope, yet our students score 54% hopeful. Last time I checked, that was a failing grade. If every citizen understood where and how MCPS funds were spent, we'd have the ability to combine much-needed public education services with other county-based services for the good of all students. As the members of the County Council, I recognize that you are in a unique position. I don't envy you at all. The Board of Education has yet to demand transparent budgets from MCPS. While you're working on that, I ask you to work with them and our state elected leaders to fix the maintenance of effort law so that it works for all of you. The problems we're having, the issues with poverty, special needs, and educating our kids, they can't be fixed just by MCPS and education. They involve all of our county services. I ask you to be flexible in your thinking and figure out ways to combine county services with MCPS programs for the benefit of our children and all citizens. Let's make this budget about collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Eisner Heidorn. And I actually just received a message from a number of my colleagues here on the dais, and I wanted to make sure that everybody at home watching understands that while we'd like for everybody to be able to comment, and I'm sure that your testimony has engendered a lot of comments from here on the dais, that we're trying to compact that so that we can hear from all folks. But everybody is actively engaged and certainly wants to respond and ask questions and be engaged, but we will do that when we get to our work session. So thank you very much for your testimony. Mr. Gammarino.
Good afternoon.